I'm here at Adobe Max 2022 at the LA Convention Center, and I'm going to give you a quick tour and some of the highlights that I think are really cool about Adobe Max. So let's find out together. This is ArtIsRight. Before we start, subscribe if you're new and hit on the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I upload cool new videos like this. Alright, so to start us off, right behind me is the LA Convention Center, and Adobe always decorate the Convention Center with the Adobe banner and also the Max sign, which is really cool. Now, the way how Adobe have done Max this year is very different than in the past. So for the past 2 years, we were on a virtual conference only, meaning that you're just really learning from the computer screen. And this is one of the very first time we're able to come and meet each other in person again. I'm able to see a lot of my friends here, which is really fantastic, just to say hello. And there's just something different about being able to see somebody face to face instead of just through a video screen. And being able to see all the products and everything in person is just fantastic. So we're gonna take a walk inside and I'll talk a little bit more about Max and just kind of the layout overall too. All right, so I am back inside LA Convention Center main hall. We always have that Max banner right there that's always welcoming us in. And then also in addition to that, there is always an artist doodle wall, which I find really cool because you can doodle anything, your brand logo, your name, whatever that may be on those walls. And there are multiple of them throughout Max in general. There's a DJ playing, the music is gonna get real loud, so I'm gonna pause this for just a second, but the DJ is over there. One of the features and highlight at every Max is this dark black doodle wall, which you can come in and draw your name, write your name on it, draw your logo, and it's really cool. So a lot of companies have written their name on, people have written different, doodle different things, but obviously we have to make our mark. So BenQ is up there with the BenQ bean, and also ArtIsRight is up there as well. So yeah, you can definitely come out and check this wall, and it's really cool because at some point this started out as a blank canvas, and now you can see it's filled with all of these drawings and everything. It is fairly creative, really colorful. Definitely should check that out. All right, so right behind me is the Community Pavilion. This is where all the companies showcasing their products. Now, in normal convention parlance, this is a trade show area, but the way how Adobe call it is the Community Pavilions because you really get a chance to really network, talk to people, talk to Adobe engineers, and I'll give you a tour inside as well as we go inside, talking about the different booths and showing you the different offering they have in there, which I think is, again, one of those really cool things. You can get t-shirt, you can get everything from here, but you can do a lot here at Adobe Max. BenQ is pretty much showcasing all of their displays. Majority of the ones that they have the booth are the PD line. For example, we have the PD 2725U. These are the two 27-inch 4K in the front. They have Thunderbolt technology, so there's just daisy chained together from just one Macintosh system right there, which is really awesome. We have a SW 271C. This is pretty much the flagship SW display. If you can see right now, this is one that I use to edit on a daily basis. And behind us, there are multiple PDs display from the flagship 3220U. We also have the unique 21-9, that is the PD 3420Q. There's a screen bar halo that's being shown right there. So I did a video on the screen bar halo and talk about using that for proofing for photographers. It's a really great tool to do that. And also because I do a lot of review for Logitech, they have also sent me their new webcam, so I'll be reviewing this as well once we get back to the studio. So anyway, that's BenQ booth at Adobe Max 2022. They have a really great setup. And if you were here at Max, I hope that you have a chance to stop by, say hello to us, and also see the display offering that they have. All right, in continuing my Community Pavilion tour, these are some of the booths I want to highlight out. The booth behind me, this is the Logitech MX booth, which they are showcasing all of their Logitech products. For example, they just released a new MX key or MX mechanical keyboard for Macintosh, and also MX-S3 mouse for Mac as well. So I'll be reviewing that along with the webcam that I mentioned. We're showcasing at BenQ booth a little bit. So they have a really great setup showcasing all the different Logitech peripherals that they have to offer, and I've been a big proponent. I use their product a lot, especially the new software, Logic Option Plus, which is really cool. Now, in the Community Pavilion in general, what you're gonna get is, for example, there's the kind of the Adobe Mac store over there, so you can get Adobe peripherals, pins, books, everything from their instructors. I mean, there's just so many things you can get at our Mac specific merchandise you can get there too. And what I really like the most is the area behind me. This is where you can really go and talk to different Adobe engineers, product managers, and find out about what they have to offer, what they do. And if you have any burning questions you can't really get answers to, they generally provide the answers that you need about Adobe product, which is really great because I was able to actually go up and ask a few questions about some of the Lightroom and Photoshop. These are more like the technical engineering questions. They're able to provide all those answers, so I find that really awesome. So you can see that they have different product segments right there. There's printing, there's interactive things you can do. I mean, you can even get a pin. For example, I got the Lightroom pin from the Lightroom engineers right there when I was talking to them. That's really cool. So yeah, there's also Adobe Substance 3D. It's just a really cool creative conference in general because you have so many areas that are set up in a really awesome way. One of the other booths I want to highlight on this community pavilion is SenseLab, which is a tablet manufacturer. So they're very similar to Wacom in a way, and they are innovating in different areas. But what I want to do is hopefully we can get one of these into the studio to run some testing, run some review, and kind of share with you my thoughts about it, about what I think about their product in general. But I think that so far in talking with different people and going over it, I think they have a lot of great things to offer. Now another booth, this is Pantone, and they're really showcasing Pantone Connect. In fact, I just recently made a video about Pantone Connect because if you purchase a BenQ display, like one of their Pro line, SW or PD, or if you already have an SW or PD display, you can just simply apply and just give the serial number to BenQ and get 1 year of Pantone Connect Premium for free, and the value of that is around $90. So if you are a designer and you use Pantone color a lot and you want to integrate Pantone in your Adobe creative workflow, I mean, that's going to be one of the best ways to do it. And there's a little bit more nuances about that as well, but I'll make sure to link the video in the description below as well, so you can check that out. All right, so I hope that you find my brief overview of Adobe Max helpful, and especially some of the brief tour that I've given you in the community pavilion. It has been a fantastic experience, just seeing people again, meeting some old friends, making some new friends, networking, asking Adobe engineering questions. I mean, if you haven't come to Max before, you definitely should consider joining Max and coming for at least 1 year, because it is a fantastic conference and one of the most creative conferences, obviously. But anyway, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Give this video a like, subscribe, and hit on the bell if you're new. And this is Art signing out from Adobe Max 2022.